So why exactly am I happy to be snuggling this baby today? Well, this has to do with our future plans in El Salvador. You may not have heard me speak about Casa de Vida in a previous video. So let me give you a brief summary and how our future in El Salvador will involve Bob and his awesome program for pregnant teens in El Salvador. Bendiciones para todos ustedes and blessings to you all. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if we're already old friends. Hi, my name is Charity. When we came here on our scouting trip in 2023, we asked about the process to adopt in El Salvador. As some of you know, Lawrence is adopted and we wanted to add to our family. It is a very long, drawn out and expensive process for a foreigner, and it involves a company in the United States to adopt a child in El Salvador. So the man helping us filling out the paperwork for the business said, why don't you just start an orphanage? And that was never even on our list, but God always leads us down the correct path. So when we left El Salvador in 2023, we did a whole video about this called Genesis. You can see this video here. As 2023 came to an end, I heard about Casa de Vida from a video Jenny did on her Living Like a Local YouTube channel. She mentioned Bob and his program for pregnant teens called Casa de Vida, or House of Life, Mama and Baby Shelter. We contacted him right away to find out more about this program. Bob was starting this program because during the pandemic years, they were getting so many babies, and in his words, they were broken. They were malnourished and neglected and had so many issues from birth that he said, wouldn't it be great if we got these babies while they were still in their mama's wombs? So he worked with the government here to start Casa de Vida at the end of 2023. They started with 4 girls. Now, what is so special about this program is that these girls are ages 9 to 17. The statistics used to apply for government permission to open this pilot project were that from January to June 2023, there were 156 girls ages 10 to 11 who were pregnant. This showed such a need for this amazing home, as many of these girls were abandoned and abused. And we knew that our future in El Salvador would be tied to Bob and his program. If you saw my video on our shipping container process, you would have heard us say that we were just going to ship donations and add our stuff onto the shipment, but financially it made more sense to not do it as a donation. So how does Casa de Vida fit into our future in El Salvador? You have heard me talk about selling our motel in Canada and then buying a hotel in El Salvador. We want to open this business so that once the girls turn 18 and are ready to leave Bob's program and get out on their own as career women who need to support their new families, we want to hire them. We also would like to house them and provide them with childcare. I have a friend in Toronto who is trained to work with special needs children, and she currently works at a Montessori school and daycare program, and I'm trying to convince her to move here with us to run our childcare program. We are hoping to make a profitable and sustainable business that can fully support itself without donations. We also want to help the girls to get job skills in all aspects of running a business, and we can also provide computer science training, as that's our background, English classes, and much more. We have many opportunities here. We want to help these single moms to not just survive, but to thrive. In Bob's program, these girls had chef classes, cosmetology classes, and they were recently donated some industrial sewing machines, so hopefully they'll have some classes for them in that as well. They are already going to have some skills, and we want to help them develop more. And plus, we had already brought a bunch of my husband's tools and hope to ship the rest because we want to open a workshop to help the boys and the girls in the Casa Kids orphanage, also run by Bob McDonell. We'd help them learn woodworking, welding, and more skills to help them with their futures as well. We have big plans for El Salvador, and it all starts with the sale of our property in Canada, so please pray that that will happen quickly. I did a tour around the property with Bob, and he explained their plans for expansion and how they have room for 18 volunteers to come for mission work. And if you have a church program and you're interested in this, please contact Bob at area code 503-437-0606. This is an American phone number. Also, they are always looking for volunteers to snuggle babies and look after them while their mamas are in class each day, Monday to Friday, 2 to 5. Keep watching to see for yourself what an amazing ministry this is and how much it is helping to fill a need in this great country. Watch till the end to see all the amazing work that is done with help from people like you. Thank you so much.
Now I'm a believer in
social media,
Twitter, Rumble, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. I believe in it all because it's helping us.
So you get 3 sewing machines donated? These industrial ones, these are amazing.
Yeah, it's called a rana, a plana, and a cross stitch thing.
Okay.
I don't know. It's like an arm that comes out and does
embroidery, I guess.
It goes to a literacy school because she can't read or write. But the other girls are anywhere between doing their 3rd, their 6th, or their 9th grade.
Okay.
Nivelación. No one's
passed no one's
working on their 1st or 2nd year of high school yet.
Okay.
Tomorrow, I'm so excited. So tomorrow we're going to start moving the process. It's going to take 2 months. We're going to move our offices over here.
Okay.
I gotta hang with these kids.
And so, when we move our offices here,
Yeah.
we'll be able to take at least 4 more boys at the boys' house. Because
Okay.
the babies will move
Right.
down into our office and we'll take boys.
Right,
up.
you talked about that. We were here in October, I remember. Yes.
So we had some amazing people come, some volunteers from North Carolina, and so this is, and I believe all these windows are going to be going here. So we have windows going here, the kind that like the louver ones that come.
Yeah.
like
Transoms,
that.
it says right there.
Yeah.
Transom windows.
Transom windows.
Yeah.
A door,
The door.
here, a transom window, and then this is going to be the wall. And then on the,
Oh,
this will
okay.
be the room for, we'll have meetings in here, but also in families. Some families are able to come and visit. They'll be able to use this room here.
Okay.
This is a transom window, window, some couches, a big ceiling fan, and then
Oh, this is beautiful railing. That's gorgeous.
My office will go here. Gladys next to me, psychologist, social worker, and then psychology. The wall is here. Psychology room is over here. There'll be pocket doors that slide,
Okay.
and then couches and stuff in there. And these will be our offices.
It's really come far since August.
It hasn't it? Yeah, we're moving. And I think in 2 more months we're actually going to be in here.
Okay.
More fun. Now we have storage room.
Ah.
Which is
There's a
nice.
bathroom there, I guess.
This was originally going to be a conference room.
Oh, this is nice.
And then my staff said, no.
Need storage.
We need storage.
We get these same shelves from PriceSmart.
Uh-huh.
They're very sturdy. Yeah.
They're very sturdy, yeah. And so I think we're going to put one more row down the middle here too. Mm-hmm. So we have good use of this here too.
Are these all books and stuff for the girls for learning and?
Those are a donation of notebooks and stuff.
Yeah,
we got.
yeah. Wow.
The bathroom's going to get redone. I already have the bid, and by the grace of God. Yeah, I'm not used to it. It needs the cabinet, same, but it's almost ready. Yeah. And so we're going to work here. So the teams come. They'll have the upstairs here.
Yeah.
Also, we got a donation for finishing up there. We're finishing the office. By the grace of God, people like God is providing. It's so amazing. So this is for teams up here. The sink, there'll be sink and the cupboards going in along this wall here.
Okay.
So in case they want to wash their coffee cups or whatever. Most of the teams just eat with the girls down below.
Okay.
And then this is the smaller rooms. This is actually going to be bigger. We decided, at first we thought we could follow this window,
Yeah.
but the construction guy said, nope. When we cut through this cement wall, that's going to break.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
we just decided to make them bigger.
Right.
Same thing, the, what's it called, transom?
Transom window like the louvered ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you get more air in that way.
Yeah.
Because there's no ventilation in these
Yeah, it's
teams.
very stuffy up here right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we need ventilation.
So these rooms would be for who then?
Teams that come to visit.
Teams that come to visit. Okay.
Another team
That's
room. It's nice to have your own bathroom.
Yeah, that's nice.
And this is that bigger team room.
Oh wow.
So we can take up to 18 people.
And this is like
Not-
church mission groups and that kind of stuff that comes
mission
out.
groups and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
We're thinking that it would be nice to have about maybe 12 teams a year, something like that. Maybe one a month, or obviously some months get more backed up.
Yeah.
And other months that no one comes. but,
Well, yeah. Probably people come when there's a break time, right? Either from
Yeah,
school,
so
March
summer's
break, or
break. Also, in the really, really cold months up north, we're like,
they want a break.
I feel the Lord calling me to a warm place, yes, to serve. But I mean, God gave us His house. He gave us these beds. And it's like, and there's girls that are committing suicide with their babies still inside.
Oh.
There's women, there's girls that have feeling hopeless that are throwing their babies in gutters, and the babies are dying. And so like, okay, let's just fill all the beds. So we did. So there's 20 new girls here. When you consider the babies and girls combined,
right?
And they're really like expensive because they come with STDs, they come with bladder infections, they come with kidney infections, they come with parasites, they come with low iron, and we have to like get rid of all that stuff as fast as possible so the babies go full term.
Right.
Otherwise they'll be premature babies and stuff.
Even
and
more care needed then.
A lot of times the hospitals have like amoxicillin, the basic antibiotics, but a lot of times we have to buy, more expensive antibiotics and stuff. Or we have to take them to specialists. We need to get them healthy as quick as possible, eating. And so far the babies have been born like almost between 7 and 8 pounds here, which is
that's nice.
50% more than the ones that are born out in the campo. So it's working, but it's expensive, but it's worth it. And so God has, up till this point, God has provided. And He's provided money through teams, but He's also provided money through something I never thought we'd get money from: social media, Twitter, podcasts, and stuff that I just like, no, you're not getting any money from that stuff. Actually, no. We have donors from Australia, Romania, Poland, all over the world. I mean, it's not a lot, $10 a month or whatever, but you know what? It adds up.
Oh yeah.
And if you rely on big donors and something happens, somebody's business, hits a rocky road or something, and they discontinue for whatever reason, it's huge.
Yeah, huge impact.
But with small donors, if something happens or something comes up and they have to drop out for a while, it's not like, oh, now we're not going to eat this week.
Right.
Yeah. So lots of little $10 donors, like don't go to Starbucks and, buy that dessert and that, drink this month, one day a month, instead send $10 here. It's huge. It makes a big difference. And so that's what happened with Twitter when Ryan did a documentary and put us at the end of it on Twitter. And then Mike Peterson helped out with Bitcoin Beach.
Yeah. And
so I'm just talking to a lot of people about it. And I now am a believer in
social media?
Twitter, Rumble, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. I believe in it all because it's helping us. And we should be broke. But we're not. I have enough for this month and next month, which is not a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still faith when you have 48 kids, and we're going to take 2 more mamas and their unborn babies.
Oh wow.
We'll have 52, like a full deck, right?
Right.
Is that 52?
Yeah.
So
how many are at the girls' home right now?
So there's we just did the counting yesterday. There's 17. At the girls' house. Yeah. 11 at the boys' house, which is 28, and 20 here, 48. Okay. And so with the 2 more pregnant teens that we're going to put in, we'll have a full deck, 52. Okay.
Are all the mothers sponsored here? Yeah.
Sponsored in the sense that, by the grace of God, I have enough for this month and next month. So I've got 45 days worth of support.
Okay.
Which is huge.
And you said it's $500 a month per...
Yeah, it's $500 a month to take
for mom and baby.
Girls. Yeah.
Okay.
And I had some people come by and they said, what? You can do all this for $5,000 a month? Yeah, you can. Now, I don't take a salary and the houses are donated.
Right.
Okay. So if I took a salary, like for my years of experience, it would be way over $5,000 a month, right? Because I'd have to have housing allowance if I was from the United States, and it would probably cost $10,000 or $15,000 a month. So, but we don't do that. So, because I'm here because God has cared for us, and we have our own support, so it doesn't affect the ministry. Yeah. And then the houses, by the grace of God, were donated, so I have no rent.
Right.
It's just lights.
Water. Yeah. Gas.
Yeah, and then food, and the staff.
And the staff, and
the staff, they're awesome, amazing people, but when you can take everything into account, their benefits and everything you have to pay is, around $500 a month. So, The minimum wage here is $365. We start our staff at $400, and you have to add at least 30% onto that for the required government
Like income tax? Or that
There's a health insurance that you have to provide.
Okay.
It's called Social Security.
Okay.
And then you also have to pay their pension money.
Okay.
And then you have to give them 2 weeks paid vacation.
Right.
And then at the end of the year, you have to give them an extra paycheck.
A bonus.
You put it all together,
I heard
it's
it,
around
yeah.
around 30% more.
Okay.
On
Okay.
the payroll for the.
Okay.
So yeah, around $520 a month. Right now, there's 4 caregivers here,
Right.
and I probably should have someone that comes like Monday through Friday. I should have 5, so figure $2,000 a month for payroll to have 20 here, and then food is probably pretty close to $1,500 a month for 20. Okay. Now the babies are mostly all breastfed.
Yeah.
And when they are 6 months old, they start getting some food, but they're still breastfeeding, and the mamas eat 3 times what I do. Okay. And it's like, at first I was thinking, what is this? And I realized, okay, so they're pregnant, they're eating for the baby, they're a person, that's, you know,
And they may have come
and
sort of malnourished.
and they're still growing,
And they're
teenagers.
teenagers,
Yeah, so they're growing, their baby's growing, and what was the other thing? The 3 things. And for themselves, they need to eat. So they have to cover their growth, a normal person's food, and then they have to either be producing milk or helping their baby grow.
Yeah.
And so that's 3 times what I eat, because I don't grow anymore. Yeah. Unless I eat too much.
So what is the youngest mama you have here?
With the youngest mother we've received,
Yeah.
one of our girls was pregnant when she was 11.
Okay.
Okay. And she has a 4-year-old that has been taken away from her because she's pregnant again. But we think we can get the 4-year-old back.
Okay.
Because she's starting to do what it takes, and she really wants it. It's motivation for her, so she's working on that. And she's pregnant. She's doing.
So how old is she now? Then she's not.
She's 16.
16. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I heard there was a couple here that already have another, like a toddler here, and they're pregnant as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I made an exception for the government. They've been really good to us. They help us out incredibly, more than any other administration in the past 35 years. They asked me to take one of our girls.
Yeah.
And she has a 4-month-old baby and a 2-year-old.
Okay.
And I said we would try. They said, would you just try? If it doesn't work out, we'll take her back. So far, it's worked out.
Okay. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. And it once the air's on, it's cooler up here.
Yeah.
I promise.
It's warm in here.
They all have air conditioning. And once we get the other window over there, it'll be even better. We'll get a breeze.
Yeah. You got a 2-window room here.
Yeah, these rooms are still only going to have 1 window. It'll be that transom window you talked about, so it'll open up. Probably mostly people will have the AC on.
Yeah.
It is hot.
Yeah. Well, it's not as hot here as it
Especially if
is
you're
in
coming in the
Oregon.
wintertime, you're cold, and then 75 feels hot. It's really not hot for us, but it's hot if you've been coming out from the Great White North. Yeah, these doors were all donated.
Right.
The system of security was donated.
Right.
But there's no way to have it work from the outside. These are going to be our offices, and we don't want people coming into the girls' house.
Yeah, to get to the office.
Over there,
Yeah.
so right here.
Okay.
Included in the quote is putting a hole here and putting a door in here.
Okay.
And then we're also redoing these bathrooms.
Oh, there's another garage one here. You guys, are you gonna park in here when you come for your?
You know, we're going to park everything here.
Okay.
And as a last resort, park here, because we don't want to block the rainbow. And it's kind of like a nice view outside the living room for the girls.
Yeah.
It's available. Sometimes when the people from Harvard come to do training classes, and a lot of the hospital people come, they all drive over. So we can open this up and they can park their cars in here. And then this bathroom is included too. Mind you, I'm thinking I can get all of the stuff I need for the other 7,800.
Sweet.
I'm optimistic. So, the girls in that bedroom there, the 4 girls there, they actually
they use this bathroom. There's a bathroom
use
here?
this bathroom, but there's no shower.
Oh, okay.
So they can only use the toilets here.
Right.
So part of the bid is turning this into a shower.
Right, and just have that as a
Keeping
toilet.
this toilet here.
Okay,
Putting a wall here.
right.
Making a storage room here for stuff.
Okay,
And then we'll have a little vanity, a little mirror here, and a little vanity here.
okay.
And then we'll have a curtain here so girls can come in and use the toilet. And then the door
Will be
to come
open.
into here is going here.
Okay, okay.
And then, you don't even, like, there's no way we can do all this for 10,000, but I believe we're going to. So those two bathrooms over there, when we're having training classes and stuff, in order to go to the bathroom, you have to walk past everybody in the training room.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to put a door
Oh, and on the
over on
outside.
the side over
Okay,
there
yeah.
to get in those two bathrooms at the end over
Okay.
there and remodel those bathrooms. So that's our goal, to do all this.
So this company has donated $10,000 to hopefully get all that.
Hopefully get all that done.
Hopefully get all that done.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff. 10,000 is gonna have to go an awful long way, Bob.
This was just donated. This was
That's
when my
gorgeous too.
staff saw this, they said throw it away, and I said
What?
no.
It's gorgeous.
The carpenters are gonna. It looked like it should have been thrown away. But the
Oh, okay.
carpenters
So they did a really good
want
job refinishing it.
it. Yeah. So.
Oh, Bob, we bought these, eh? Some of these things are for the girls, some are for the babies, some are for more the toddlers of the boys and girls home. There's these 3 boxes, and there's a game, which not for the babies. It's a Paw Patrol box. I know where it ended, but it's not for the babies.
This is totally full. This is totally full. And so this was going to be a medical clinic.
Yes.
Then we were going to make it into a computer room. It's like, I could put 2 more girls in here. Is to put a door, I have to put a door here,
Yeah.
a door over here, windows in here, and then this will be
Couple more-
2 more girls.
2 more
4 more
girls.
lives saved, yeah.
4 more lives.
Yeah.
And then I love this, the
This
bathhouse
is
here.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
So
seems-
what about
It seems small for 11 girls, but they believe me, they fit. They put stuff on the floor. And,
what about the plan for going up?
Yes, that. So once we take those 2 girls, we do need a 2nd floor, and that's 4 more bedrooms, and probably can take 10 more girls. So
Okay.
yeah, and so
What's the quote on that?
170,000. It's a lot more money.
Yeah.
It's expensive to, it's expensive
Yeah.
to build. It's costs as much to build in El Salvador as it does to build
In the United States, yeah.
So, and plus, the way it has to be done, it's a little bit more expensive. They have to put steel metal girders
Yeah.
on the outside, and they build over the top of this, and they connect it.
Yes,
Because
they're
if
not,
you-
it's not gonna share the
No,
weight.
no, it's not gonna.
Yeah.
If you were to do that, all the girls would have to move out of here
Right.
for almost a year. So
Right, yeah,
it's
that's not
yeah.
gonna happen.
It's not an option. Yeah. It's actually quite common. to
I've
do
seen it in our
girder
complex.
construction.
Yeah.
Even businesses do it, even though it's more money.
Yeah.
Because they get the use of the facility in half the time.
Yeah.
And that adds up.
Yeah, it
adds
does.
up to more than what you save.
Yeah.
By using the existing walls.
Otherwise, you'd
Yeah.
lose the business for however long it took to do the construction.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
So that's it.
That's it.